Oh.
Like when you talk.
Oh, well, it's kind of
It's
near
not
the
like
computer.
tons, but
It's kind of near the computers. Huh.
oh
That's
yeah, I guess.
interesting.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What FPS do you get in this?
Right now I have 50, which I mean, when the game back a month or so, when they hadn't updated it as much, running around here you got like 20 FPS because there was so many people, so it was badly optimized. But they have fixed so many things with it now.
Yeah, I like that they keep updating stuff. Yeah, I'm getting like, I was getting like, you tell me what to do because I'm still a noob.
Yeah. So I always, when I start up, I see where the page is going, so it's going over there. So I normally pick a line, I look up the line where it's going, and then I basically choose a place that's late when the plane, so not right away, like as late as possible, but not too late. Okay. And then a bit far away, so maybe around here would be good, where it's like a bit far further away from all the big things. And it's a bit later in the round. So.
Okay, you say when to jump then.
I'm considering. Actually, let's go over here. Let's have some fun. That's a shooting range, so you know there's not big stuff there. And if you look at the grids, like from one yellow to another yellow, it's 1 kilometer.
Ah, right.
So you can jump forward. Jump now. Jump.
Okay, doing it.
If you hold W, look up, you can go about a kilometer or so.
Oh, that's
maybe a kilometer and a half. So you can go quite far. Yeah, I guess you know at least the basics like that, because learning how to go far is quite important.
Yeah.
I had a friend that didn't get that he had to hold in W, which is fine enough, but it was just a bit silly because I'm always coming short. I'm like, and then I think someone else said, "Now you're holding W." And it's like, "Oh no!" It's like, there we go. That's fine.
I didn't know about looking up though. I knew about holding.
Oh yeah, try and go a bit far now. You don't have to go as quickly down. You can check. Right. You can check that. Yeah, check what's down there, and then come towards me. So the second thing you always do after you jump out, check around yourself. Check if there's anyone nearby. If you know there's someone. A group nearby, you should maybe go for taking them out early or trying to get far away. One of the two. Because if you let them be and try to do your own thing, you're gonna bump into them and it's gonna be bad. So it's always when you hold in Alt and then look around so you don't move. So you can look around, see if there's any parachutes near you. If there's not, then yeah, you're fine.
I think I've probably played about 15 games, maybe 20.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you know a fair bit then.
Yeah, and most of the time, like a lot of the time we've been playing in groups with like 3 or 4 people, and a couple of times we made it to like almost the last group.
So you haven't won one yet?
No, and I don't think I was. Well, one time I was the last guy in our group, and I was doing pretty well. So.
Alright, yeah.
It takes takes a while to get good at stuff.
Yeah, this is especially like I was a bit lucky because I was playing with a few that played it a bit more, and I think I got a win in duo and a win in squad very early on, like in my first 10 games of like the whole game. I didn't play any solo at the point, but it was quite early, so I was kind of lucky. So yeah, spread out. You can take this bit, I can take the one up here, and just basically try and get as much as possible. And we are way close enough, and I'm kind of lucky we jumped out here because. There's going to be less people close to us when we go towards the circle. Yeah,
it was quite lucky that the circle's quite close actually, right?
Yeah. And another thing that I was very dubious on, but a friend of mine forced me to basically loot outside the zone for quite a while. It's actually quite fine. The first zone, it's fine.
Yeah,
you can actually do that. And if you have any healing, you can basically go half across the map and be in the zone all the time and still manage to do it.
Yeah,
but it's
you can run pretty fast,
right? Yeah. Did you check the lower place down there?
I think so.
Tables? I found myself. Do you have any weapons?
Pistol and shotgun. Nothing great.
Okay. Yeah, you should There's shotguns down here if you want to come and grab.
Well, I've got a shotgun.
Ah, yeah, you got that. Revolver, a lot of them, and 556 ammo, that's good. Yeah, basically, there's a Uzi over here if you want to.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, do you see the ammo floating here?
Oh yeah.
I can pick it up. It happens sometimes. I noticed when it's stuck inside something, it's probably stuck in some kind of box, so it doesn't count as being picked up or book. Okay, let's. We have. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I don't have a backpack. Oh jeez. I found the backpack you said.
Yeah. What direction do you want to head into? You seem like you know to loot this place.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. It's possible we can go over to the town, try and find a car. There's a high chance, and even if we don't find a car, there's a high chance we can still run away from it. Do you have a backpack, I guess?
Not yet.
Okay, there was backpack on over here.
Okay.
By the way, the general idea is that you should always be greedy. Take everything you can.
Yes.
And just look at everything. There's so many places things can be. Yeah, so let's go into. Yeah, I think. I was going to double check that. And also, if you do have one main weapon that is usable and one secondary that is also we find usable, you don't need a pistol anymore.
Yeah, true.
It's a nice thing to have, but it's definitely not like you will need it that much because it's
cheap then.
Yeah.
Like,
they did change it though, so that you are quicker to aim up a pistol. So it actually has a use for that if you need to quickly change it in the middle of a firefight. Right. But if you have a shotgun or something and you're close enough, then that would of course be a lot better because you kill them enough close. And we found a car, yeah, nice. So we just drive that in. We can loot for another. I'm not sure how much longer, but we can loot for a bit more, and then we can drive away. So we can drive away when the boost circles coming. Yeah, my final.
No worries.
So one of the big, basically the bigger houses, yeah, right. The bar there is very nice. It certainly has a lot of nice boost. And the church, I don't know about the church, maybe. So we'll just click up here, yeah. Make sure it's easy to drive away. Yeah, just jump out like a pig. Do that.
Yeah.
Oh, a vest. Do you have a vest?
Yes, I do.
Level 2 vest? There's a level 2 vest over here. I'll mark it. Okay. Bandages, full graphic size, better than nothing. If you do find a 4x scope, I would really like it because I have a carbine in my case.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I really like it actually. One round and I was running, we had a few people below our house, we were camping, and I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna go out, I got like 3 kills with it. So nice. Big coats, bandages. Yeah, we still have half a minute to a minute we can go. So bad. I need to find a scope. That's more or less all I need right now. A better scope than a one-time scope. Yeah, I got the holographic and the other one, red dot. I mean, they are nice for close quarter, but any distance. Oh, 4 times. Yes.
Nice.
Right. I do prefer the red dot over the holographic because it takes up less space.
Okay.
When you're aiming down. Yeah. I got the one thing I wanted, so I'm good. Like I said, it's actually fine waiting outside the zone and looting for another minute or so. But well, yeah, we don't have to. I mean, we have enough loot. You have a rifle? Drive.
Yes.
You have a rifle, okay. Yes. I would say let's go over here. Take our car over there because it's. I'm not sure. It might not be safe, but we can take our chances. It's like yeah, there's a lot of like there are kind of big houses, so there's a good chance that someone has gone over there, but there also might not be. So, oh yeah, the motorcycles are faster.
All right.
Yeah, so we should maybe have one over it. Do you know about holding in shift?
Oh right.
Yeah, you can just boost all the way. We have enough fuel, so just hold it in all the time. Yeah, it's a slight extra, like not boost. Always try and drive a bit away from houses. Like you're not gonna loot it, and if you're not gonna loot it, then being shot by it can be really bad. Especially if you drive so close that they can hit you with a shotgun randomly, because then you can die really quickly. Okay, drive to the right now. Oh yeah, to the yellow marker. Okay, maybe let's even listen. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't need the car. Okay, ditch the car. We don't need the car now. The zone is so fairly close that we could. Okay, let's do a count up here on this side so no one sees it. So crouch down so we aren't as much seen. Okay, so you have enough. Well, anything you need?
Scope, really.
Scope. I have a scope for you. Just hold. Yeah, push in tab. If I have it close, you can see the dropping trades. Okay. Don't need that obvious. Do you have a first aid kit? Suspended kit?
Yes.
And do you have any energy drinks or painkillers?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then we are good. I'm half considering if we shouldn't go for it, because we both have level 2 vest, but we don't have a level 2 helmet, which would be a good upgrade. So it's a bit of a risky move trying to go down here. Maybe not go to the right, let's go to that way, because it's closer to the surface.
So it's interesting, it doesn't get, the frame rate is still like 40 something.
I have 70 right now.
Alright, I guess it depends on it. But,
yeah, I've turned up. I turned the shadows mainly down.
The interesting thing is, it's the same as in 4K, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. By the way, if you get any sniper, like a cheek pad or a muzzle for a sniper, then do say. So I have a. It's called SR for sniper rifle.
Yes.
let's just. Yeah, no, don't run. Just slowly walk. Checking these houses. Should be safe. You never know.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a lot of loot here, so I kind of doubt it. It's been looted, but it can happen. Or maybe it has. Yeah, there's a lot of empty rooms. Grenade. Oh, okay, this is good. Do you need I have an extended mag for you, AR.
I've got one actually.
Rifle if you need it.
You probably really need it more, haven't you?
Ah, okay. You have an AK?
Yes.
Okay, I got some. Yeah, I got some on that. Let's see. There's a number of stuff that didn't. Oh, that's one that. Tap, there we go. Let's drop you 40 and 45. Since I only have the carbine, I don't need that much ammo.
Thanks. Okay, we're probably going to move again. Not really got far to go. But
Oh yeah, yeah, that's yeah, let's just go straight out there.
Yeah,
We'll check for it. You have to cross the road anyway, so might as well do it quickly.
Yep.
It's a high chance anyone that was in any of these houses would have moved towards the circle by now. But there's also people waiting for the last possible moment to see or hear. So you never know. I think I want to stay on this side just so that oh. Oh, god damn it. Wolves. Okay. Just have to be a bit careful because we're running in close to can be anyone sniping on any side. Yeah, I kinda want to stay on the inside of the wall just for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Checking still.
Yeah. Level 2 backpacks over here.
Cool.
Found 2 of them, that's a bit random. See if I can actually see someone. It's quite quiet, really. Expected almost to hear some shots, but I haven't really heard anything. Almost. I heard a bit when you were in the first house there, but that is just so quiet. Very. Doesn't happen often. Okay. Oh, we're quite lucky with the. Kinda lucky. I mean, we need to get into the other side there. We'd almost suggest swimming over. Yeah. We have tons of time, it's not bad. Have you only checked one side?
Yeah.
By the way, I would, if you find a pan, pick it up every time. I'm not sure if you heard, but it can deflect bullets.
Yeah.
So I always keep a pan on me. Send a quick draw for a sniper rifle, but it's I can't use that on this one. I'm gonna pick it up just in case. So you can, I found a scar over here if you want to switch out your weapon.
Sounds good, but I'll stick with you.
I mean your SMG. If you want to switch that out, it's a more powerful gun. That'd be good. But there's ammo here too if you want to do it. Did I pick that up? I picked it up.
It's going to be a little bit ahead of the.
Yeah, let's get ahead of it, even if it's very close to time.
Yeah, because then you can attack people who come to get it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need to cross very close here. That's a bit annoying, but there is a shore over there right ahead, but I'm not sure if it actually leads to anything. So I guess we should just stay in the open for now.
Is that the plane?
Yeah, I was gonna say they have to drop soon because it's driving out of the zone. But not close enough for us, unfortunately. Oh yeah, swimming underwater is quicker than over.
Oh right.
And if you click in crouch, then you swim a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so with the fire. I guess there wasn't. I guess everyone that was over in the houses over there have moved by now because we haven't been shot at, and I'm just gonna keep looking until look if I do. I can throw no here. Just gonna keep an eye on. Yeah, seems like we were only one coming from that way, which is quite lucky for us.
I haven't seen any news in the news in space yet.
You haven't?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's right on the middle mountain, which is it's all towards the let's get up closer because it's all towards the trees there, and I think that's where the next shot is.
I'm gonna make a break towards those blue containers as quick as possible.
Yeah. Should be safe. Double check this. Yeah, we're lucky again. It actually is towards us again.
Yeah.
So if we can get a bit further in, but this is a very dangerous place. It can be anywhere, someone anywhere here.
Yeah, I'm trying to use it as cover as well. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to the building.
Okay. Yeah, it's just close a bit. I'm gonna look up on the mountain see if I can see it. Oh, I think actually it's just shadow. It's difficult to say when the shadow is bugging up. Let's go. Yeah, we're not inside right there actually.
Not quite.
We have to go to the containers to be inside.
We're
like right on the edge. Yeah.
I'm gonna go inside this blue one.
God damn. This has been such a quiet game, and I've had a few games like this, but... Full car. Oh, buggy. Oh, he's right there.
What direction?
Southwest.
I just saw one of them run past towards you.
Yeah, he kept running.
Yeah, he just ran past me. I mean, I'm down.
Oh, come on! Did I run out of ammo? I didn't even notice. I had on auto and then it just like stopped working for a second. I was like, but...
I think it's probably doing another more. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, actually, I'll have to take a break now.
Oh, okay, sure.